Welcome and thank you for joining us here on AAA television as we are back to you here. And we are back-to-back episodes actually because we are on a special edition here on Saturday with Slammery being just ready for tomorrow. We are going to kick off a tag team matchup. And it's going to be the GMs, that's right, the authority, the new authority, the general managers, Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce as Rey Mysterio. Hey, let's get back in that ring, have a nice little matchup. And this is not going to be a warm-up matchup for them at all. It's been years since these men have gone into the ring and competed. They said they've been keeping, they've been practicing, they've been working out, they've been making sure that they can still go at it. But this is different. It's always different when you go back to in-ring skill. But Rey Mysterio, the general manager of AAA, said, "Yeah, sure. Let's get you guys in a match." And then Rey Mysterio putting him against a tag team of two guys who've been very vocal about their position here in AAA and how they want more time, they want more opportunities, more chances. El Venenoso and El Tigre, definitely putting them up against them, showing them what authority can do. And look, Ray told him, look, everybody's great in AAA. Everyone's got great talent, but you got to win matches and you got to keep winning to really get that attention on it. And I know there's just so much talent here in AAA that you feel like you're under a mountain of rocks and you're not going to get out of it. He's like, but just be patient with me. But these two right here have been very vocal on social media, going after Rey Mysterio as a general manager. Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce said, hey, look, we want to get in on this action. We'll beat him down for you. We wouldn't mind coming to AAA, getting a little match going on for ourselves. And, pinfall right there, but then also breaking that up. And then there was an interview earlier tonight with Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce where the question was pretty much, tonight you two step in the ring tonight against El Tigre and El Venenoso. Why? Nick Aldis said, look, leadership isn't about sitting behind a desk. It's leadership about standing in front of your roster when they challenge you. And that's what happened to Ray. And Ray could easily step into this matchup. Ray can easily go into it. But you know what? We're going to defend Ray because you know what? Rey Mysterio doesn't deserve this. The legend that he's done, what he's been able to compete in a WWE ring, and from 0 to nothing, he's helped out the luchador world more than anyone else. And we're going to step up for it tonight. And then Adam Pearce saying those two think management is weak. They think that they could just talk about it. Nothing's going to happen. No consequences at all. They think wearing a suit means you forgot how to throw punches. It's a big mistake. We haven't forgotten, and we're going to show them tonight that we have not forgotten that one damn bit. And Nick Aldis said, look, we've been former NWA world champions, him and I, and tonight they're going to remember exactly why we were those guys. And then the same interview went back and gave it to El Tigre. Yeah, I'm the interviewer because that's me. I'm the talent. What can I tell you? The general manager accepted your challenges. They accepted your match. They want to prove something to you. And they laughed. They laughed. They're like, look, these guys have been out of in-ring action for what, years, almost decades for one of them. Like, come on. They really think they can step in the ring with guys like us. El Tigre said, good, because we're tired of being told who deserves opportunities, who doesn't deserve opportunities. We're going to prove tonight that we are the opportunity. We are the faces of AAA. We are the future of them. And also then said, every week another outsider walks into AAA. Every week someone from the main roster comes up, and it doesn't look good for us. It's like, what, can we not carry AAA? We are the brand. So every week another outsider walks into AAA and gets handed the spotlight where we've been here fighting just to get in that ring, just to show what we can do. And El Tigre said, tonight isn't about beating Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce. It's about sending a message to everyone running this company that wrestlers run AAA, not the office. And this is an interesting premise here. Let's see if the authority of Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce will be able to back up Rey Mysterio here, as Venenoso and El Tigre are trying to prove a point here, saying like AAA has always been ran by the wrestlers, never been ran by the front office. They think they do run it, but no. They might just sign the check and whatever, but we're the ones putting our body, putting every emotion into. We are the ones that control who goes where and what happens where, what there are wins and losses. And now Aldis bringing a big knee right there. Nick Aldis has always been dangerous, man, and I'm so excited to see him back in the ring here in AAA with Tombstone Pile Driver. Tombstone Pile Driver. One of the most dangerous moves in WWE done by The Undertaker. Made famous by The Undertaker. And I'll tag into Adam Pearce. And they're doing really well from the match so far. They've been pretty damn good. And this is the new era right now in AAA. I know everybody says it's a new era every time, but it's just literally a new era because Santos Escobar is the AAA mega champion. And tonight he'll also defend, in the second episode of AAA, he'll defend that Latin American championship. And it's going to get real dicey for him because he's got quite the situation. But I was able to speak to him earlier, and wait a second, I'll bring that up what he happens here because there's a running power bomb onto Adam Pearce. A running power bomb onto him, and then also tagging in El Tigre. I don't want to skim over what's going on right now because El Tigre and El Venenoso are looking like they're getting close to the end here, looking like they're putting it together. But now Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis. Look at Nick Aldis. That's experience right there. That's his veteranness. He's wrestled in TNA before. He's been a TNA World Champion, he's been a NWA World Champion, a Tag Team Champion in AAA. This guy's done a lot. Nick Aldis has been victorious wherever he goes. He makes a name for himself. And look at Adam Pearce now in trouble. And that was Nick Aldis getting tossed around. And Adam Pearce, I think, letting out a lot of the frustrations in him, especially on Monday Night Raw, having to run that roster and all the things that people do that make you mad and make you upset. And he already had the hair loss before, but if he had hair before, that man would have no hair right now because of that job. That job, one big stress to anyone who takes it right there. But Adam Pearce unleashing that rage right now, unleashing it here in AAA. And I'm glad that Rey Mysterio allowed them to do this. I'm glad about it. And Rey was able to speak to Santos Escobar tonight about the new direction that Santos is going to go as a champion. They told him, Santos, just days ago you survived one of the most dangerous ladder matches in AAA history to become the new mega champion, new AAA mega champion. How does it feel? Wait, pinfall. This could be the win. This is one of the most dangerous moves in sports entertainment. Kick out though by Pearce. And Santos says, how does it feel? It feels exactly how destiny is supposed to feel. Every person in a ladder match believed they were going to be the hero of this story. Vikingo believed the fans would carry him. Rey Fenix believed his heart could win. Dominic thought his name would carry him. El Grande thought he could fool anyone in this one. He thought he could do that. But in the end, there was only one man standing on top of that ladder, and it was me. This championship isn't just a title. It's proof that Lucha Libre has evolved. The old generation had their time. The Daredevils had their time. Now AAA belongs to Rey de Fantasma. And if anyone wants this championship, bring everything you got, because I've already proven I'll climb over anyone to get this championship. And Santos will be on the next episode of the special edition of AAA, defending his Latin American championship, and I can't wait to see what happens there. But right now, Pearce hoping for the win over El Tigre, and El Tigre is tired. Now kick out there, and Pearce thought he would have him, and Aldis thought this was going to be enough to finish him. And you got to wonder, look, I love Aldis and Pearce, and they've been showing great tonight, but if you are able to defeat Venenoso and El Tigre, I think that shuts them up completely. I think that puts them quiet on social media of them losing to two guys who haven't wrestled in years. Two guys who maybe they've been practicing, maybe they've been keeping up with it. And Venenoso says, I want the pin. I think he's done. I'm calling this as he's done. A kick out by Pearce. But if you lose to these guys, your silence is done. You're done. You're done talking. You can't do anything. Your silence has to be like that, because you've been talking a mad game. But big time. Oh no, not that. No. There's Aldis to make the save. Aldis saying, okay, I think he's in a bad spot right now. And Venenoso wants to break him. He says, I'm gonna break him in half. Reminds me of Bane from the Batman movie. But there's a big time clothesline, and using the ropes as momentum. And wow, he's gonna taunt over Adam Pearce right there. Pearce is out, man. I think you got it. That knocked him out silly. That's a sneeze, sorry. And now Pearce, he got smacked. He got smacked across the face there. And look at Venenoso again, doing a lot of taunting in this matchup. And I would love to see him lose this one because of all this taunting. And coming right out, a big uppercut right there in the corner. Please, somebody. Venenoso trying to break this man. Somebody break this guy. And again, but look at Pearce, says that's too many times. And Pearce got him there. Adam Pearce, finish this matchup right here, man. Finish this one. Finish it. Oh no, come on. But now Venenoso stops the momentum of Adam Pearce. Now he's got the leg now, and working on the ankle of Adam Pearce. Come on. No, he worked on the knee. I thought he was working on the ankle, and he's going for the pinfall. And this could be enough, and that's going to be the win. Venenoso and El Tigre with the win in a hard-fought matchup. And I can't believe it ends this way. The general managers will lose, but again, I didn't think anyone expected them to win, but what a great performance especially taking all these maneuvers. Look at that, taking all these moves and getting broken down like that. Great performance by Aldis and Pearce here tonight. They're going to go back to their duties as GMs, but we'll see if they ever try to pop their head up again here in AAA, especially after tonight's performance. Rey Mysterio now has a problem in his hand. Venenoso and El Tigre won, but are they going to continue to badmouth Rey Mysterio? Are they going to look for Rey Mysterio? Are they going to be asking for Rey Mysterio to step into the ring with them one of these days? I don't know, but the future will tell us here, as this was a great special edition of AAA on a Saturday night. We have one more episode coming after this, but we have one more match. We're not done yet. We got a championship match. A Crucero Championship is on the line, and one of AAA's favorite matchups, the ladder match. As we prepare for this one right here, the Cruiserweight Champion walking out to the ring right now, the Crucero Champion, the former Crucero Champion there in Chase and Apollo Crews, and about to go in a ladder match, one-on-one. And this is a quick rematch for him. Cruz said, hey, look, I don't want nothing to be said. I don't want you to wait for your rematch. I want to give you a rematch so I can shut you up and I can move on to the next person and the next person, and to show AAA that I'm talent, that I'm somebody that's been hidden for a long time and that should have never been hidden. And I was able to speak to Apollo Crews tonight, and I told him, look, Apollo, tonight you're defending that AAA Crucero Championship in a ladder match against Chase. Does that concern you? Cruz said, concern me? No, it excites me. Absolutely. A ladder match doesn't reward luck. It rewards preparation, timing, and heart. Chase thinks because he can climb a ladder faster than me, that somehow makes him champion. It's fought in every kind of match. I fought in every kind of match that's imaginable. Oh, Apollo landing on that ladder on the outside. Steel cages, triple threats, championship battles all over the world. Tonight is just another opportunity to prove why I am the most complete athlete in professional wrestling. But look at Chase already trying to get that championship, man. And tonight, Apollo Crews wants to climb that ladder tonight, and he's not going to be just reaching for his championship. He's reaching for another statement win here to prove where he belongs in AAA. Again, here comes Chase. Chase is just trying to climb the ladder. I mean, that is the objective of the match. Just climb the ladder and get it, and this match is over. But Apollo is still up. You got to put him down. You got to break him. And look at him flipping him over right there. And that's going to hurt right there. The hamstring just hurts right there. And look at this Northern Lights suplex right there. Well done by Apollo. But Apollo felt a little bit of that landing on the table there. That's going to definitely hurt the neck and the head area. Now Apollo going to the outside said, look, as long as we fight outside, you can't keep running to that damn ladder. And look at this gorilla press. But no, Chase counters it into a DDT. Well done by the former champion. And Chase also got his ass beat by Brock Lesnar, but we ain't going to talk about that on ECW at WrestlePalooza last week. He got his ass handed to him by the Beast, who returned to ECW television after last time we saw him was WrestleMania when he lost to Oba Femi Neckbreaker. So now that he's back in ECW TV, I'm wondering if he's ever going to show up on SmackDown and cost Oba any kind of matchup. You know, I also get the chance to speak to Chase. I did get the chance to speak to him earlier. Told him Apollo says tonight is just another title defense for him. It's nothing special. It's just to close the book on you, and that's it. And look at Chase with that springboard drop kick, and an impressive springboard, but it took a lot out of Chase there. You know, Chase said that's exactly what he's gonna. That's exactly what he's gonna lose. He's just treating me like another case, another victim, another person. No, I'm a former champion. I'm the former Crucero champion. I'm hungry. Every single match I've had in AAA has been building for this moment. Yeah, I lost my title last week, like a couple weeks ago, but I still want to be the guy. I still want to be that man. And tonight isn't about Apollo Crews. Tonight it's all about Chase becoming champion. And when I pull that championship down, nobody will ever call me an underdog again. You've been champion once already, Chase. I think you're going to be an underdog for the rest of your life, depending on your opponent. Unless you face like a 5-year-old girl, I think that's the only time. No disrespect right there. Maybe the 5-year-old girl can beat him. Maybe one of those types of dolls that you can blow up. Maybe one of those dolls you'll have to wrestle eventually. And Chase gets suplexed there. I think that doll's got a couple good matches on. I think he's got a 5-star classic already in Japan. And Chase with the DDT, so no disrespect to that doll. And right now, Chase got the DDT on Apollo. Where you going, brother? Where you go? Chase going high risk. I think he understands I have to put him out. Frog splash. And I look close to a 5-star frog splash. But Apollo says that hurts me not. Apollo's I think that was just one last shot of momentum right there that woke him up. Adrenaline running through him. And Chase says, I'm going to do this over your beaten body here. Chase climbing now. Trying to get to the top of that ladder. Oh no, he's got the ladder and he's telling Apollo, chase me to it. Oh no, what a hurricanrana there. A spinning hurricanrana there. He just went fume. Let me do a body fume and then hit him with him. That one right there. Very impressive there by Chase. You know, as much as I talk smack about him, he does have shown potential in some of his matches. And Chase climbing the rungs of the ladder. Trying to get to it, reach it, but it's going back and forth, and now you get dropped. Don't disrespect Apollo like that. Don't disrespect him. Don't put him down like that, because he will just drop you. Silly. And this is Apollo now picking up the body of Chase, but Chase breaks him down. Bam, break him down. And he did just that. He broke him down into pieces there. And now Chase says, I'm going to go higher risk here. I'm going to take everything I got. Now Chase, the Apollo goes way across the ring and says, you're not going to be able to jump that, so I'm stopping you there. And now there's Cruz putting this on cruise control. Maybe that's a great moonsault. Springboard moonsault right there off the top of the rope. I don't care what you call me. And that is beautifully done by Apollo to gain momentum back again. The champion, the Crucero champion, with an uppercut, running uppercut to Chase. I think Apollo might be putting the finishing touches here. The Apollo with that big time running forearm to it, and now down to the Chase, and again running back into it. Big knee. Oh no, but Chase caught him right into it, trapped him right into it, and a running clothesline, or running an attack actually. Let's just like phew. And Chase wants to end this one, and on the ladder, man. Oh, Apollo's body, he's in a bad position here, and Chase with the moonsault that breaks the ladder. It broke the damn ladder. That's impressive. Moonsault in one vault succession just like that. The Cruz is outside Chase all alone, and I think this is his chance to recapture the championship he felt he never truly lost. But look at Cruz. Again, the adrenaline running through his body, going to the top. Chase trying to get the title, and he's got to hold on to it. He's getting it, and Chase is about to get his title, but there's Cruz. Cruz says no, just as I thought we were going to get that. And the battle at the top right now. It's Chase now delivering forearm strikes. Cruz going down. Yes, he tosses them down. And Chase is about to. Wait a second. Chase wants to really end this moonsault onto Cruz from the top of the ladder. Wow. He tosses a chair just to say, you're done. You're done. As that's what Chase is screaming, you're done. And oh, another moonsault. No, please. Why go for that extra when you had the chance? That was you taking that was your title shot. But look at, as Apollo going to the outside for a kendo stick, Chase says, I'm going to take the ladder. Oh, no, don't do. Both men climbing it again. And Apollo struggling to climb the ladder right now. As the title now coming back home to Chase. And again, Apollo stopping it at the last minute. Again, a battle at the top of the ladder. Cruz knocks down Chase. And Cruz, what are you doing? Go for it. You're right there. Take the championship. Take it. And I think Apollo thought about it. Creating the moment. No, I think he's not done. He knows. He's like, I'm not going for that high risk move. Who knows if he's trapping me for that. And now, both just Chase has been mainly the main culprit of trying to get the championship, while Cruz is on a focused strategy of, if I can take down Chase, I can easily get that title in one full swoop, and blocking that one from Chase. And a suplex. Oh, but Chase counters it. Chase able to land on his feet, but Apollo doing the rollout out of there. And a big spinning kick right there. A spinning kick that it might have knocked out the champ. The champ trying to pick himself up, but Chase is saying, I'm going back for my championship. I want my Crucero Championship. The AAA Crucero Championship is coming back to Chase. And Chase now, oh no, he's holding on tight. And oh, he got power bomb onto the ladder. That got dropped. Cruz. Oh no, just tackled down the pounds A big time lift up and drop down by Cruz, and I think Chase might be out. What is Cruz doing here? Your title is up there. Chase is down. I don't think this man's getting up at all. I don't think Cruz wants to go yet. I think he wants to for sure break Chase. He's tossing him to the outside, but what is the plan on the outside here? What is the plan for Cruz? But look at Chase, able to stop the momentum of Cruz. And there's a Hurricane Rana right there. And now Chase running back again. He is just focused on getting that ladder, not trying to do any serious damage to Cruz yet. Gets him down for a little bit, and this is why Cruz has been able to stop every time Chase has gone for that title. But now Chase again climbing it without really knocking out Cruz, because look who's back up again. Cruz is back up. Cruz is back up, and he's thrown the ladder. He dropped the ladder again. How many times off of a ladder can you fall off and think you can continue in this matchup? And Cruz now going to the outside, seeing that Chase is down. Is he thinking what I think he's thinking? No, he sees that Chase is getting back up. And that's the point of the ladder. You especially in a single matchup, you're looking at your opponent and you're looking to see if he's truly done or if he still has something left, because that's how you get dropped off a ladder. And look at Cruz with a standing moonsault, gorilla press into a standing moonsault. This shows you why he is one of the most athletic professional wrestlers out there. And he's smacking Chase with a kendo stick, truly beating him down. He's telling him, come on, let's see what you got. And he continues to hurt the legs of Chase. I guess he wants to slow him down. Back to the legs again. It's smart of him attacking that. And look at this power of Cruz dropping him. And the legs fell on the table, man. The thud they made here. Jesus. I think this is it. Apollo wants the title. Quiere el campeonato. El campeonato de cruceros. Y ahí estamos. Apollo reaching. Apollo grabbing. Apollo taking back his championship as Chase makes it in late. Apollo Cruz is still your AAA Crucero champion. What a match. What a ladder match this was. It was two different mindsets, two different plans. But thank you if you made it all the way to the end here to watch the end of this episode of AAA. Remember, don't go